Уважаемые поклонники смешанных боевых единоборств, представляем вашему вниманию трехраундовый бой в промежуточной весовой категории до 80 килограммов.
Я, Нармурзаев Элиор, приехал с Узбекистана, город Ташкент. Команда Узбекистан. Мой соперник Александр Бутенко, очень опытный боец, но ринг покажет, кто сильнее. Александр Бутенко, я пришел за победой.
Всем привет, я Бутенко Александр, представляю команду Mighty Team. Мой соперник Нармурзаев, мало что о нем известно, в общем, ну я к любым поворотам готов, то есть были очень тяжелые сборы, тяжелая подготовка. Ильер, давай устроим крутую зарубу.
Синему Гурейджа спортсмен представляет Узбекистан, клуб Жашкуч. Встречайте, Эльоржан Нармурзаев!
From Uzbekistan, the undefeated Elyor Narmurzayev. A perfect 4-0 in his pro MMA career, and tonight making his M1 debut. All four of Narmurzayev's wins by way of finish, 2 submissions, 1 TKO, 1 straight knockout. Narmurzayev told me that he brings a kickboxing base in MMA. He wants to keep this fight standing. He said, I need to use good head movement, good footwork, keep defending takedowns, keep moving. Narmurzayev also told me if I'm taken down, I want to immediately work back to my feet and not play on the ground against Alexander Buteyko. Rare is the fighter in MMA who wants to play on the ground against Alexander Buteyko. Narmurzayev was clear-eyed in his assessment during our fighter meeting yesterday. He feels his path to victory is on the feet, not on the floor.
Спортсмен Красного Гурейджа представляет Российскую Федерацию, столицу смешанных боевых единоборств России, город Санкт-Петербург, команду Mighty Team. Встречайте, Александр Бутенко!
This is pro MMA fight number 60 for the Ukrainian Alexander Buteyko, who now lives, trains, and represents Russia. Buteyko, the former M1 lightweight champion, and an outstanding run of form as he enters this bout tonight, M1 Challenge 86. Just 1 defeat in his last 11 bouts. Buteyko's record stands at 44 wins, 12 losses, 3 draws. Of those 44 victories, 26 by way of submission. Buteyko has an extremely heavy top game, high-level takedowns. Buteyko very patient on the ground, uses heavy pressure and a grinding style to open up submissions. He is a classic position over submission fighter, but yet finds his way to record submissions.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is an M1 Challenge catchweight bout of 80 kilograms. Now let me introduce your fighter in the blue corner. This fighter is 32 years old. He weighed in at 79.8 kilograms. He stands 180 centimeters tall and has an unbeaten professional record of 4 wins and no losses. Representing Uzbekistan, Alexander Narmurzaev. And now welcome his opponent in the red corner. This fighter is 30 years old. He weighed in at 79.8 kilograms. He stands 180 centimeters tall and has an impressive record of 44 wins, 12 losses and 3 draws. Representing St. Petersburg, Alexander Butenko! And the referee for this bout, Mstislav Kiselov.
Бойцы в середину. Итак, внимательно. Правила помним, не нарушаем. Работаем 3 раунда по 5 минут. Уважаем друг друга, деремся честно и активно. Внимательно слушаем мои команды. Руки пожали. Угла!
At the catch weight of 80 kilograms, Elyor Narmurzaev versus Alexander Butenko.
Время. Готов? Готов? Бой!
Round number 1. Both fighters in the black trunks, blue glove tape for the Uzbek, Elyor Narmurzaev, red glove tape for the Ukrainian, now based in Russia and representing Russia, Alexander Butenko.
Well, this is Butenko's 60th fight. Narmurzaev, his 5th fight. What a contrast in experience. But let's not forget, Narmurzaev is unbeaten. He thinks he can take Butenko, and it will shoot him straight up to the top of the ranking positions, because Butenko used to be the M1 champion, so to beat a former champion, 1, it's going to be a great feat, a hard feat, but 2, you have to move up the rankings.
Slight moral victory for Elyor Narmurzaev, keeping this fight standing. Huge overhand right. He was definitely rocked Butenko right to the inside.
It caught him at the back of the ear, I believe, taking away his balance.
You see the body lock, looking for the takedown. Butenko
will be wise to sit back. Oh, he's took the back instead.
Now the wastage.
Oh, big slam.
On the suplex. Immediately in the side mount for Butenko.
Butenko's keeping tight a hold. There's a Kimura.
Narmurzaev fishing hard for the Kimura. You see the base though of Butenko.
It's going to be very hard to put on the Kimura from half guard, though. You need to get a full guard for that to work. I have seen people tap from the half guard, but you can't really put it fully on to its extent.
Full commitment, though, on the Kimura from Elyor Narmurzaev.
Well, while he's still got a hold of that, Sean, Butenko can't do anything, so it's kind of a good game plan, as it were. But there, he's free now, Sean. Butenko will try and step over, pull the hips through, step over them legs. Now he's in full guard.
Butenko just gives no time, no space when he has top position. Open guard now for Narmurzaev. Now closes his guard.
He's got his head pushed right up against the fencing part of our rage. Narmurzaev needs to get his head away from there if he wants to try and shrimp out. If he goes elbow, hand, hip, control the head as he's doing. Go to your elbow first, then your hand. There's the elbow, needs to go to his hand now.
To the halfway line of round number 1. Butenko exactly where he wants to be.
The leg is over the top of the fence, and the referee needs to pull it back in. Again, he needs to pull it back in. You're not allowed to hang any part of your body over the ropes like that. He's doing it again. This could lead to a foul.
Now it's detected by referee Vyacheslav Kiselev.
The cut over the eye now. He's doing it again. Leg was over. Pulled it back in.
Narmurzaev, as you just saw, badly cut. It's just above his left eyelid, under the brow. As a fighter, absolutely the worst place to be cut.
He's got a wrap.
He's in the eyelid, but that's not a lid cut. Still a nasty cut. Grinding pressure from Butenko. Out of the half guard. Narmurzaev stuck on his hip.
Butenko's just relentless. He's solid. Oh, he's got the arm trapped now. If he traps the forearm, could make a crucifix.
You see the up knees to virtually no effect from Nurmazhayev. Now trying to bridge to no effect. Elbows to the body from Butenko.
Nurmazhayev needs to get that underhook and escape. He's still strong on his back. You can see the power that he has. He's still trying to bridge, but he's not bridging enough to escape from there.
Butenko sitting through.
He needs to get an underhook. He needs to underhook Butenko's body and escape that way.
Butenko from side control. Again sitting through. Now walking up the body. Nearly the crucifix position for Butenko.
Oh, a bit of strength there to push him over.
Butenko just sitting back, parking the hips. 30 seconds remaining, round number one.
Well, that's just the experience of Butenko. 60 fights to his record now. Again, he's going for that half wrap. This is a submission, Sean, if he ties it up.
Butenko, you see how active he is, sitting through, then basing back on his knees.
Oh, mounted position.
Full
He's going to
mounted
go for
shape.
armbar. He's going to go for the arm. He's got it. He's got it.
Spinning for the armbar, locking it
Oh,
in.
my word. It's cracked. He said he's...
Butenko talking to Kiselev.
The arm is cracked. The arm is popped.
That's the end of the fight. I don't know if Nurmazhayev ever tapped or if that's a technical submission, but Butenko sportingly, humanely telling Kiselev, I heard a pop stop this fight. And that is win number 45 out of 60 for Alexander Butenko.
I think you're right, Sean. I don't think he did tap. I don't think he tapped at all. He just went through with the pain. He didn't even scream. He didn't even let out a noise. The arm was bent in a horrible position. And as you can see, he's in pain on the floor there. But what great work by Butenko. He could have just kept on pulling.
A scream, either voluntary or involuntary, is a verbal submission. There was no scream, and I don't believe there was a tap. Butenko heard the pop. And you saw him telling Vyacheslav Kiselev, stop this fight, and I believe this will be ruled as a technical submission. That's semantics. What this is another win, and a dominant win for Alexander Butenko. The former M1 lightweight champion, still relevant, still in the title picture, and just 30 years old. Go back to the machine.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 minutes of round one, referee calls a stop to this bout to an armbar, and your winner, Alexander Butenko!
Nice sporting gesture from Butenko. It was certainly sporting when he heard the pop. Butenko telling Vyacheslav Kiselev to stop this fight. Alexander Butenko just keeps on rolling as an extremely high level and pedigree ground game. Butenko, pro MMA fight number 60, looking calm, looking relaxed. Huge step up in opposition for Elyer Nurmazhayev, who entered at 4-0. Butenko landing that clubbing overhand right that wobbled Nurmazhayev. There was the suplex from the waist hinge, sitting back for the spinning armbar. The extension, and you'll see right there Butenko telling Kiselev, I heard a pop stop this fight. There's never a tap, there's never a scream. That's ruled as a technical submission. When an arm dislocates, that is the correct decision. And that's a big win for Alexander Butenko. Victorious by way of first round submission. Alexander Butenko defeats Elyer Nurmazhayev.